I think it's making it more difficult for boards to have the discussions they need to have and make the decisions that need to be taken. It's essential that they get information, but sometimes if it's the wrong information or if there is too much information for them actually to make sense of, it makes it more difficult for them to reach a considered view on whatever the issue is.
There are two big problems with board reporting. The first is that it's an obstacle to an effective board meeting. Now that can be because the board papers take the board off into the weeds. It could be that the board papers have great big blind spots and then you waste time in the board meeting asking questions that could have been anticipated in advance. All sorts of reasons, but the board pack as an obstacle to the board meeting is probably the worst form that we find. The other big problem with board packs is the tremendous burden that they represent to the management team. And that matters because you want your most senior people out there building your business, delivering against their goals, not polishing papers for the board, and board reporting can be an undue burden on management. So both of those two problems need to be addressed.
We're rightly getting greater expectation from regulators, the public and others that boards should think about stakeholders, sustainability, impact of technology, all of these important issues which rightly are strategic issues for the board. But if the response to that within the organisation is simply to pile more and more information, hand that over to the board, then actually that's not a very helpful trend. It simply makes it even more difficult for them to dig out the salient information.
So what we've developed are three tools. Firstly, a cost calculator to out the often hidden cost of board reporting. Secondly, an assessment tool to help you judge whether you're getting the right bang for your buck, given all the time, which is money, that you're pouring into board reporting. Is it giving you a board pack that's really hitting the mark, that's driving those focused, productive conversations? And this second tool is one that is ideal to be shared not just amongst the company secretary team, but to be shared with the board and with the wider management team to help to provoke a conversation, a structured and sensible conversation about the state of play. And then thirdly, the guidance so that when you win that mandate, you've then got a very clear roadmap for how to take your organisation from where it is today to best-in-class reporting.